It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. The numbers for Sanders last week. So dead or alive.
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Two's playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think they're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. He'll be dropped. The case this year, you think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up?
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's brought down.
The way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Looks to his running back, and he's got him. It's Miles Sanders. And the Panthers are going to be set up. They're going to look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're
down the field here, try to tie this football game. He's got his tight end at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 50 yards. To go in the first half. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. 60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the... On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll be dropped at the 4. On play action, they'll throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down.
In the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
They'll set up a 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offense. A lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. Points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. There's Tremble, the tight end. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time...
He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 20. Set to take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Finisher, a really nice run.
2nd and 2. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. They'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby. And now, after that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he coughed it up. And the Raiders have recovered. Let's get set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. And he's going to be dropped following the pickup.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. But that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be taking to speed things up here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Got the first and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple defenders. Interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be marked down at about
the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down. As a
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 30. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Well, caught by Trimble. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive, 2 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like...
The team's expecting an onside kick. 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball. Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They find some open field here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know I should keep the focus.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead Knights set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And time, a huge factor. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Defense.
All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And that's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get...
He'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. A drive, the onside kick, and then at least one play. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black.
I tell you, it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
All about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Las Vegas, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for